My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm holding a gold brick of 1 million Parfum. The price of these is insane. 50ml, $49.99, 100ml, 81, and 200ml is 115. I don't know how they're doing it for that, to be honest. So the notes on this are salty pulse. I don't know what that means. Salty tuberose. Okay. Ambroxan. Cashmarin. The heart notes are leather opulence. Notes of sun-drenched leather and citrus resin. Does that mean anything to anyone? Because that means absolutely nothing to me. Jeweler called Salty Pulse, Salty Tuberose. But do we have our bottles of 1 million Parfum? Are we engaged with the highest health? Let's get testing. So this is constructed similarly to the original but different. And tuberose, of course, tuberose is so expensive. And tuberose, of course, are generally fruit notes, benzyl salicylate, and cis-3-hexanol. And the construction of them gives you a tuberose accord. I prefer using tuberose. Tuberose is very expensive. This is sort of more metrosexual, I would sort of say. I quite like this. The initial thing I didn't, that sort of tuberose note I didn't like, but the eye super, the choice of musks, the accelerating raw materials are nice. It's got a cleanness to it. They're using ambers and the choice of musks to give a cleanness to it. And that is highly skilled to create all that sweetness and floral notes, but to make it more masculine and to give it cleanness through the whole thing is highly skilled. And they're doing that with ambers and ambretolite, and ambretolite smells clean, fresh, fruity, and helps to give cleanness through it. The choice of ambers in this is really, really excellent. I mean, they're using expensive raw materials. All of their formulations, the elixir used some really expensive raw materials. This is using really expensive raw materials. And I don't know how they're doing it for the price, to be honest with you. Mystery to me. Oak moss combined with sort of the fruit molecules is lovely and gives that sort of luscious feel within a formulation, combined with the fruit notes, combined with the musks, combined with the naturals is kind of what you're getting within this formulation. I like the naturals choice. This is very simplistic, but works beautifully with this of the mandarin and sort of patchouli, and this is sort of giving a really nice feel. There's lots of different types of patchouli. You might be interested to know. Dark patchouli, light patchouli, and that's to do with how it's sort of stored. There's also something called terpenous patchouli, and then there's something called patchouli heart. And patchouli heart is dealt with supercritical carbon dioxide, I believe. And it smells like patchouli, but different. And I love all these sort of different variations of different things. I think it's quite exciting. The cleanness in this is so excellent. That's utilizing the raw materials that I love. It's giving it a clean amber feel to this. And I think that's so important when you're dealing with sort of all of these sweet raw materials that you clean up through it. Ethyl maltol whipping through the base isn't offensive, works well to give sweetness. That sweetness is quite an addictive quality. On to my final thoughts. I quite like it. I think it's very inoffensive. It's the price which is kind of getting me with these, that if it's the price of something really well performing. But my criticism is, I think you can get bored of this. And that's why I have these flankers. I personally don't like the tuberose note to it. For me, the bit that I don't like, I would have preferred something more vanilla-y, Kumarin vanilla, ethyl vanillin, some sort of fruit molecules, and based upon more masculine notes. That's what I would have preferred, but it's an interesting take. But what I do love is the aldehydes mixed with the ambers. I love that. I think it's so nice. I like utilizing that myself, and that's why I can detect within this clean, fresh, robust. It's just really good corporate perfumery. But my problem is with these sort of things, so I said, you're going to get bored, I think. So I go through my final marks. Safe, legal, compliant, really good technical perfumeries. This is just excellent technical perfumery. So I'm very, very skilled dealing with this. The price, I don't know how they do that. I think it's just massive factories buying in ton sizes and putting it out for 50 quid. So there you go. Again, it's got the same way that they built the Eau de Toilette, the original one. It's been built in a similar way to be strong, condensed, radiate out. I'm going to mark this an 8 out of 10. I don't like the tuberose note, personally speaking, but I think it's an interesting take on a flanker. So if you love that review, thumbs up and subscribe for fascinating, interesting content, lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.